Things got heated last night in the group text thread. The group text thread is me, Big Eared Blogger, Brian Mitchell, Jim Andrew Mullins X, a.k.a. Landfill, a.k.a. Professor Landini, Jeff Too Funny, Jeff Walker, and White Brian Hoch. So the five...
Man, sound like you... That's a little nasty.
Isn't that how you pronounce it?
Hauk.
Brian Hauk.
You sound like you're doing Hawk Tua.
Yeah,
you sound like you're doing Hawk Tua.
Brian, good one right there, dog.
Okay, so
oh boy,
here's how it all went down. How did the conversation even start about hot dogs?
I don't know. I just saw it, and then I can tell you how it started. Yesterday.
I know. Yeah.
Yesterday I kind of I wanted a half smoke, right? So I was like, I'm gonna go get me a half smoke. But when I was in the place, I seen a Bratwurst that you could have got too. $2. Oh, I see. Now I remember now. Yeah. So I was like,
what'd you just call that?
Ain't it called a Bratwurst?
Just a
Bratwurst. Bratwurst, tomato. Not same. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna get it. It got sauerkraut on it. I was just talking about this the other day with Landini and the boys. So I found out it was cabbage. I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it. It was the worst thing ever. I don't encourage no one to try it. Stay far away from it.
I think sauerkraut's good.
I also like sauerkraut.
Y'all are also crazy.
So Jeff, you crazy, so you should like it then.
Dude, like it was so bad, B and JP, that like when I like tasted it,
maybe it could have been bad. So
my mouth started to burn a little bit. So I was like, yo, is this supposed to be like this? So I started Googling. I'm like, yo, will sauerkraut make your mouth burn, or is that an allergic reaction? It will make your mouth burn because it's acidic. But it was just horrible. And which led us to B-Hawk saying that's top 3 toppings. And I was like, no way.
All right.
I like it with a bratwurst. I wouldn't eat it. I don't eat it on a dog.
I like it better with a brat, but I like it on a dog too.
Yeah.
All right. So let's get down to it. So we all have our 3 best hot dog toppings and then the worst, right?
Mm-hmm.
So should we do all our best and then worst, or do it all at once?
However you want to do it, man.
All right. B, you start. You can do best.
Mine in no particular order. I like jalapenos, I like chili, and I like cheese. Normally I like the jalapeno with the cheese.
Now the rule is, like, you can't, like, some people like a chili cheese dog. Those are separate toppings. Chili
separate toppings.
Yeah.
I normally buy the dog with the chili and the cheese in it. And then I just throw with the jalapeno and the cheese in it, and I just drop the chili on top.
Those are the brats.
No.
Good.
That's a regular hot dog.
Okay. I like those.
And I kill it like that.
Cheese brats. Those are good.
And now my absolute worst, mustard.
Mustard.
Yeah, it takes completely away from the taste of what I'm eating. And if I'm eating hot dog with some bread, I want to be able to taste that. It's like when I eat steak. If I got to put steak sauce on, your damn steak is no good.
I largely agree with you, especially on the steak sauce. If I'm at a steak restaurant, if I'm at a steakhouse and it like gets served with A1, like I'll have the chicken, dog. Are you anti-mustard in all capacities or just with dogs?
Well, just like with that, because like it's just overpowering to me. You know, like if I use any mustard, I make like I like to do sauces. So I'll take some mayo, I put a little mustard in, a little ketchup, and I drop some barbecue sauce, and then I'll put like a little spread, but I'll drop the cheese in it first, put the dog so the cheese can melt. You know
I like the nacho cheese. I do it like that. I like melted cheese on it.
But
like,
I'm not just, I see people just load it up with nothing but mustard and onions. Hey, bro, whatever you like, but your breath got to be kicking after that. Well, like you got a black belt of karate.
I don't think there's a good post hot dog breath, regardless of what's on the hot dog. You can eat a plain hot dog,
bro.
And your breath's
onion and
gross.
mustard.
It's the burp.
Onion and mustard get you, dog.
That's a tough burp. All right, White Brian, you seem very opinionated about ketchup. Why don't you go?
Yeah, tell us what you say, B.
There is a correct answer to this question. A hot dog is supposed to have mustard, relish, and sauerkraut on it.
Mustard?
Those 3 together?
Yes.
No.
No chance Rose is
I
kissing
already-
you after that.
I was gonna say I
glizzy.
already have stomach
I
problems.
see why your
enough.
dog left the house. See why the dog
Mustard,
said,
relish, and sauerkraut.
that's why the dog said, you know
Yes.
what? I'm moving to grandma's house.
Yo, I like relish and sauerkraut, but that sounds so gross, dog. Like I that's a lot. You got a lot going on there.
Don't knock it till you try it.
What is your worst condiment for a hot dog?
Ketchup does not belong on a hot dog.
All right, can we get to the bottom of this? Who is the great arbiter of hot dog rules? That because I've heard this talk that people are like, "Oh, you're a child for putting ketchup on a hot dog." Where did that come from? Because believe
you
these
eat
people,
cheese pieces and you eat Liberty cheeseburger. You are a child. But ultimately, let's see. This is back to what you were talking
your
about earlier.
anti-cheese pizza stance is bizarre.
Whatever, man. I want a whole damn piece. I don't want no damn cheese. You say you can have an opinion. So you don't want I just think just putting ketchup on bread and wiener is not cool.
He dropped a wiener.
Yeah, I dropped the wiener in there. Wiener, whatever you want to call it. I just don't. I'm like, okay, then. That's just like all these people that put ketchup on eggs. Ugh.
It's kind of good here and there.
Nah,
That's just
Kind of good here and there. I
people do
don't
that.
do it all the time, but
I don't understand the hot dog one, but the eggs one I completely understand.
But there's
ketchup
like-
should not be on eggs.
But here's my thing.
Yeah.
There is like a legitimate body of school of thought about that is anti-ketchup on hot dogs. I just don't understand where that stems from. Like people want to look down on you for putting ketchup on a hot dog. We're
It's
eating
a
a hot
little
dog.
weird, I think.
Are you aware of what we're eating? We're eating raccoon bits. Like
Yeah, but
who's pearl clutching about hot
It's a
dogs?
little weird, dog. Hot dog, yeah. A little weird.
I don't think so.
Okay,
well, all right, Jeffrey.
Okay, number one, mustard, and it has to be cold. It gotta be cold. I love cold mustard on a hot dog, bro.
Cold mustard on a hot dog?
if you put it on a
Yes.
hot dog, it's gonna be hot.
No, nah. You ever had cold ketchup on hot French fries? It's beautiful, bro.
I don't hate that.
Then, B, you may hate this, but onions is my number two, bro. A glizzy with some onions or a hash smoke or a brat with mustard and onions. It's amazing. Number three,
It's disgusting.
I gotta go with the chili. And for real, can I give an honorable mention? Can I get a because I gotta have the cheese with it, bro. I got to.
It's your dog.
Especially with
You can't get chili and cheese.
that's why I said honorable mention.
Honorable.
But I'm telling you, a nice mustard, onion, and chili dog. Woo! That's a good thing to eat, especially
Once
fresh
you put
off
the
the
chili
grill.
on it, you don't need no damn extra stuff on it.
Isn't there onions in chili most of the time?
Yeah. It's
Well,
cooked away though.
I would say most of the times when I order a dog, like it's fresh chopped onions. Yes, your breath got to
Well,
stick.
JP not eating that.
Yeah, you gotta keep the gum
Dog,
with you.
I'd rather jump off the roof of this office building.
I told you. Ciao.
Child, yeah, child. 'Cause
I
that's
hate
what-
onions. You hate stuff? I'm allowed to hate stuff.
Now,
What's your worst, Jeff?
sauerkraut. Sauerkraut is horrible. It should not be put on a hot dog. It shouldn't even be fermented. Just cook the cabbage
That's
regular.
why you don't like it.
No, I like kimchi. Like I like kimchi, but that sauerkraut that I had
It's a
yesterday,
little spicy for you. It was tasting a little spicy.
if I
You
could,
don't like spicy food. We realize.
if
we
I
found
could
that out.
put what it tastes like, B, just
No,
imagine.
you don't want to tell me that.
You ever been to a nail salon or you ever smelt like your woman when she like painting her nails?
Yeah, that's what-
I
that's
have not
what the
been to a
sour-
nail salon.
so in other
That's what
words,
the sauerkraut
I've been to a
tastes
nail
like.
salon. But what I'm telling you is that's probably sauerkraut could have gone bad. Could have been sitting there a little bit for you.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
It's not that horrible though.
Listen, I'm getting a ton of tweets. I'm getting a ton of texts.
Rather eat coleslaw.
Phone lines. I love coleslaw. Phone lines are going to be open here. 800-636-1067.
I know JP would love coleslaw.
800-636-1067. Yo, Nats Park used to have a buffalo dog that they covered in hot sauce and then put coleslaw on top of it. It was banging. I don't know if they still have that. All right, so we're through three people here. BMitch, his three favorite toppings, jalapenos, chili, and cheese. His worst topping, mustard. White Brian, his three favorites, mustard, relish, and sauerkraut. His worst is ketchup because he's judgy. Jeff Too Funny, specifies cold mustard, onions, and then chili. His worst is sauerkraut. Jeff also did not follow the rules and has an honorable mention of cheese. Professor, me or you, buddy?
I can go. I'll go next.
Okay.
All right. My top 3 toppings are mustard, onions, and cheese. And then my least favorite is tomatoes.
On a hot dog?
Yeah.
We should have a conversation about Chicago.
Who put hot dog? Who put
I never heard
tomatoes
of
on hot
tomatoes.
dogs?
Diced tomatoes.
Dude,
on
have you
glizzy?
ever heard of these
Those
Chicago
monsters in
dogs?
Chicago.
I can't stand Chicago people. But first of all, who outside of Chicago puts a tomato on a damn hot dog?
Yo, this is a thing, though. Let me read this to you. This is from AI on Google, okay? So maybe it's a Chicago-style hot dog is an all-beef frankfurter served on a poppy seed bun with yellow mustard, relish, onions, tomatoes, pickles, peppers, and celery salt. But gross.
Nah.
I don't want any of that. Yo, it comes out looking. Have you ever seen
So,
one?
wait. Is this cooked on it or is it cold? Like if
this
some
is
people
it.
cook like that's just they're trying to make the thing more like a damn hamburger.
They've been
instead of
doing
it
this
being
for hundreds of years out there.
Yeah, but see when you just get it, you start liking it and you start favoring. But people outside of there can't like that.
I don't even know how you eat that thing. How do you take a bite of that?
Mm-hmm.
You use a knife and fork?
You have to. Landfill, how you eat that thing? How you open your mouth that wide?
I also don't want a poppy seed bun on a hot dog. I want like a potato roll.
Celery salt is pretty good, though.
All right. You want mine?
Yeah.
Let's get yours.
Number 1, and it's not freaking close, Landfill. Write it in all caps. Ketchup. The absolute best thing to put on a hot dog is ketchup.
Absolutely not.
That's absolutely wrong.
It is the best thing to put on a hot dog when you're 4.
Yeah.
Straight up, Glizzy Gang, ketchup me.
Yeah, you
Cover me in ketchup and lick it off my body.
Every time I've seen a ketchup on a hot dog, it has been for kids.
And
the
me.
little bird. Well, we already call you a kid. You're a kid.
Little cheeseburger.
Ketchup is the 1 seed.
No, ain't no damn way.
2 seed, kraut. Ugh. Ketchup and kraut, banging.
Do you go ketchup and sauerkraut?
Damn right I do.
That's a horrific combo.
That's only if I'm willing to have terrible breath and heartburn for the rest of the day.
Yeah. Hey,
But some days
as
you
I
just
said,
dive in.
kid.
I don't know
Like,
about that. I don't know any kids that like sauerkraut.
I ain't gonna-
Sauerkraut and ketchup is just
But-
diabolical.
Most people get heartburn when they eat stuff they're not supposed to be eating. Kid.
I ain't gonna lie, JP.
Yo,
I
adults
agree
get
with you.
heartburn. Kids don't get heartburn. When I was a kid, I could eat anything.
I don't know.
You never seen the commercial for heartburn?
Yeah,
It's always
they show
dudes
you
with
adult,
gray
but
hair.
everybody gets something today. Today, kids are different than the ones that we grew up. Because kids, everybody allergic to something. You wasn't allergic to a damn thing when you were young, right?
I had pollen always.
Pollen alert. That's an effect. That's not not.
Pollen,
it
pollen is
acid
100%
reflux?
an allergy.
Isn't that
saying-
heartburn? Acid reflux?
Yeah.
Kids
kids
have
get
that
that.
all day.
Okay.
You know, I'm just saying, like back then, man, you can walk around and do everything. You're not gonna die if you got in pollen.
Right.
you
You talking
eat-
about like how
If you
peanut
can't
allergies
breathe
are a
right
thing
now,
and everything?
kid, you got problems.
My third, before I was so rudely interrupted.
You don't interrupt people every damn day. What the hell are you talking about?
Melted cheese, like nacho cheese, whatever that term is, that's the kind of cheese I want. Cheese whiz, perhaps, whatever that is.
Nah, cheese whiz.
I've seen people put shredded cheese on a hot dog. I think that's a little weird. It's got to be a cheese sauce.
The worst, I mean, I have like 100 things for worst, but onions, certainly. And if I can, I would just say the entire Chicago dog principle, the entire principle of a Chicago hot dog.
So Jeff and JP didn't follow the rules.
Yeah.
J-Dogs forever.
J-Dogs forever.
Look. JP can always tell you why somebody else can have an opinion, but when he says it, nobody can have an opinion.
What do you mean?
What I mean,
I'm not.
what I
Onions
say
are
every
like
day.
the quintessential hot dog topping.
Onions are disgusting in all forms.
Delicious.
When a child's getting baptized and you get asked, do you denounce Satan in all forms?
Especially the right onion.
That
JP.
should be, do you denounce onions in all forms? Okay? They're disgusting.
You just don't eat raw onion because you eat onions.
It's one thing if they're cooked, but
Yep.
raw onions.
Yeah, you don't eat raw
Barf
onions because I
City.
know I put extra onions every time I cook something, and y'all know you're gonna eat it.